case study on both DNA testing and chemical use, and then a few future revelations also. So background for my presentation of my paper is the halal food industry's growth is driven by Muslim consumers' demand. So only in UK, 7% of UK population is consuming 30% of halal meat. So it means there's a big demand, and all over the world there's a big demand of halal products. Porcine DNA contamination is a major concern for halal authenticity. Non-compliance with halal standards is a direct violation of Islamic dietary laws. The objective of this paper is identifying risks of porcine DNA contamination in mixed-use food products and facilities, review detection methods, and propose mitigation strategies for halal food quality compliance. So the problem started a decade ago when multiple reports in Russia, big DNA found in halal meat, found in Moscow, then traces of poor DNA found in halal prison meat, and then it is the poor DNA found in halal prison food, poor DNA found in halal chicken sausages in Westminster Primary School, and poor DNA contamination. So the problem started at that time when the scientists started working on this issue seriously. So there are challenges: porcine DNA contamination in halal food, the mixed-use production facilities, risk of cross-contamination. Although there are standards, but implementation of those standards are just for the audit purpose, and when the auditors go away, most of the industry they are not following those standards. Lack of strict segregation and cleaning protocols, consumer trust at risk due to that contamination. So global demand for halal food is increasing as the world population will go 1/3 of Muslims by 2030. The necessity to maintain halal food safety and authenticity. So we are talking about multi-species. So like there is of course red and white meat, and there are facilities where there is a mixed cutting facilities, or in slaughterhouses they are doing pork, and along with that they are doing the other species also. But on top of that, we are concerned about the vegetarian products. Most of the Muslim countries, they are not taking that much care of mixing the meat products with the vegetable. So they are doing the same business on the same tables, in the same facilities, and those vegetarian products can be contaminated. So as food business is not an easy business. It starts from, if you look at meat products, it starts at the farm, transportation is involved, then starter houses are involved, processing, marketing, and things like that. There is a good chance of contamination at any source. So for the molecular detection, DNA detection, these are the methodologies which are used. PCR is well known. It is widely used due to sensitivity and specificity and cost effectiveness, and there are very ready to use PCR kits available. Then next generation sequences, NGS, that is, they got high accuracy multi-target detection. Then amino acids alternative method with a lower cost. Then LAMP is another low mitigated acid amplification affordable for field testing. Methodology is the same. There is sample collection, then nucleic acid extraction, DNA sequencing, and bioinformatic analysis, and then results. So PCR is reliable, fast, and cost-effective for routine testing. Detects low level of porcine DNA, and next generation sequencing is high throughput, detects a broader range of DNA contaminants. more expensive but ideal for comprehensive contamination analysis. So, what are the sources of contamination? Shared equipment. In most of the food production facilities, there are shared equipment. They are using the same sort of mixers for one type of meat and the other type of meat, also for white meat, for red meat, and even in a few facilities, they are using pork in the same line. Inadequate cleaning protocols. There is a risk of residual non-halal food contamination. Then another contamination source is human error and lack of segregation and lack of attention also. Most, as I said before, that there are protocols are there, but those protocols are only shown to the auditors. And when the auditors go away, then they forget about the protocols. And lack of training is another aspect where people are not adequately trained, or they are not continuing, they don't have refresher courses also. So dedicated production lines for halal and non-halal products prevents mixing of non-halal and halal ingredients. So what mitigation strategies are being used in industry? Strict segregation in multi-lines is needed. Dedicated halal and non-halal